just 4 years before Ruggero Leoncavallo composed Pagliacci, Friedrich Nietzsche wrote that we no longer believe that truth remains truth when it's unveiled. Among Pagliacci's most famous numbers is Canio's arioso Vesti la giubba, put on the costume, at the end of Act 1. This arioso serves as the transition from outer reality, in which Canio is heartbroken to discover his wife Neda's infidelity, to inner play, where the consequences of this revelation become devastatingly real. Strikingly, Leoncavallo compresses the opera's themes of nested dramatic sequences and upended realities into the arioso's brief recitative, a kind of prologue to its sweeping emotional expression. Here, Leoncavallo intimates Canio's growing derangement and grief by fragmenting and disorganizing the music's linear structure. As Canio sings, "Perform the play while I'm racked with grief, not knowing what I say or what I do," the music begins in C major, but unexpectedly digresses into D minor. Imitating the structure of the play within the play, the D minor section interrupts the C major progression, beginning and ending with a musical non sequitur. That is, just as surprisingly as the D minor progression begins, it ends. And the C major progression resumes where it left off moments before the D minor interpolation. Without the section in D minor, the C major progression operates fully independently, ending with a resolved cadence. In the next phrase, the music modulates, or shifts, to the key of the subsequent arioso, E minor. What follows is another set of interruptions and interpolations, with two distinct musical progressions that converge at the phrase, "Tu sei pagliaccio," you are a clown. The text betrays Canio's hesitations and uncertainties, "And yet I must force myself to do it. Bah, you are not a man, you are Pagliaccio." Parallel to this, the music highlights a temporary center, what's called a tonicization, on A minor in one progression, and reinforces E minor in the other. With the F-sharp half diminished seventh chord, the two progressions meet, and the recitative concludes with Canio's imperative to become the clown. As Leoncavallo composed it, the music sounds like a disordered puzzle, a convulsion of tonal order to parallel Canio's disoriented mind. This recitative covers two independent keys, C major and E minor, with two digressions into D and A minor. Are these four key areas, closely related in music theory, parallel to the four interwoven characters of Canio, Neda, Silvio, and Tonio? It's an intriguing possibility for which the music, in its powerful abstraction, offers a platform. In his 1961 book, Music and the Ineffable, the French philosopher and musicologist Vladimir Yankelevich wrote that in the hermeneutics of music, everything is possible. Accordingly, we might conclude that the music and drama converge at a meaningful locus, as they do so neatly in this recitative. In the arioso's instrumental epilogue, likewise, as the stage directions have an inconsolable Canio stagger toward the inner play's stage, the music is in E major. The major key betrays the dramatic juxtaposition between Canio's makeup and costume and his internal anguish. In effect, beautifully, mockingly, and brutally, the major music reminds us that no matter the consequences, the show must go on. And so we may view Canio's overlapping roles, wronged husband, clown, and ultimately murderer, playing out at an emotional distance because of the narrative's layered framing, the play within the play. With this built-in remoteness, we might consider Leoncavallo's motivations. Is he revealing the human condition from art's safe vantage point? As Tonio says in the prologue, "Mark well our souls, rather than the poor player's garb we wear, for we are men of flesh and bone, like you, breathing the same air of this orphan world." At the same time, is Leoncavallo artfully suggesting we not peer too deeply underneath the dramatic surface, like Canio did, for the sake of our well-being? Could obsessing over truth awaken the devil within? To quote Yankelevich, "In the very measure that one tends to confer upon music the dimension of depth, music is perhaps the most superficial form of appearance."